The following information is gathered from the authors of the Teaching Reading Sourcebook, Bill Honig, Linda Diamond, and Linda Gutlog. An important literacy concept is print referencing, or read-alouds, which fall under the category of print awareness. Print awareness is understanding and appreciation of the forms and functions of printed language. Print referencing is a way of promoting print awareness by modeling how to use a book. Print referencing is a read-aloud strategy that can be used to direct students' attention to the forms, features, and functions of written language. This can be done when reading children's stories. When reading a story to children, it's important to point out what is what, so that they get their own sense of print awareness. When reading a story like this, make sure they know that there's a front cover and a back cover. Ask them questions like, if this is the back cover, where's the front cover? They should be able to tell you that it's at the front of the book. Identify the title as being the biggest and boldest letters. They should know that this is the title, even if they don't know what it says or what the letters mean. Then make sure they know who the author and illustrator are. These words are usually smaller and can also be found on the front cover. When you start to read, be sure to ask plenty of questions. This is an example how I would read if you give a mouse a cookie. How many of you like chocolate chip cookies?
Me. I do.
I like chocolate chip cookies too. They're so good. This is a story about a mouse who really likes chocolate chip cookies. If You Give a Mouse a Cookie by Laura Numeroff. If you give a mouse a cookie, he is going to ask you for a glass of milk. When you give him the milk, he's probably going to ask you for a straw. When he's finished, he'll ask for a napkin. Then he'll want to look in a mirror to make sure he doesn't have a milk mustache. When he looks in the mirror, he might notice his hair needs a trim, so he'll probably ask for a pair of scissors. Has this ever happened to you guys before?
No.
When he's finished giving himself a trim, he'll want a broom to sweep up. He'll start sweeping. He might even get carried away and sweep every room in the house. Can you guys see right here how this starts with a capital letter and it ends with a period?
Yes.
Does anybody know what that's called when you've got words held together with a capital and a period?
A sentence.
Good job, guys. And there are spaces between each word, right? Do you see those spaces?
Yes.
That's important so that we know what words are different. He may even end up washing the floor as well. When he's done, he'll probably want to take a nap. You'll have to fix up a little box for him with a blanket and a pillow. Would you guys fit in a little box if you were going to take a nap?
No.
No. He'll crawl in, make himself comfortable, and fluff the pillow a few times. He'll probably ask you to read him a story. Who likes stories?
I do.
Me too. So he'll ask you to find him one of your books, and he'll ask to see the pictures. These pictures are great, aren't they? They're very detailed.
Yeah.
Okay, and what do we have on every page? These are sentences. And what are in sentences? Nadia was going to say it. These are words, and words are made of
letters.
Letters. Can you guys point to a letter? That's right. That's right. That was the letter A, and that was the letter M. When he looks at the pictures, he'll get so excited he'll want to draw one of his own. He'll ask for some paper and some crayons. He'll draw a picture. When the picture is finished, he'll want to sign his name with a pen. Then he'll want to hang his picture on your refrigerator, which means he'll need Scotch tape. He'll hang up his drawing and stand back to look at it. Looking at the refrigerator will remind him he's thirsty. So he'll ask for a glass of milk. And chances are, if he asks for a glass of milk, he might want a cookie to go with it. What's this word right here?
Remind.
Remind. How do we know it's remind? What are these letters?
R.
R.
E.
E.
M I N D.
Good job, guys. Let's sound it out. Remind. And Nadia, can you tell us how many syllables are in remind?
Remind.
Good job. Two. There are 2 syllables in remind. Do you see another word on this page that has 2 syllables?
Drawing.
Drawing. Good job. It's important to ask students questions while you're reading the book so that they can make connections to their life from the story. This way reading becomes fun because they know that there's applications that are meant just for them. Reading doesn't have to be boring. It can be really exciting and it can be a good time. So next time you read to children, just remember these tips. This is important because students with print awareness know how to handle a book, where on a page to begin reading, and the difference between a letter and a word. This plays a huge role in the children's learning to read and bridges the gap between oral and written language. Once the student masters this basic skill, they have the foundation and the knowledge needed for educational success in life. It can be used literally in any field.